Corrientes is a much bigger city. It's actually the biggest city in the mission, even bigger than Resistencia. You have Resistencia here in Chaco. You have this river separating them with this great big bridge across, and then you have Corrientes. There you'll have more paved roads, more established cities and more established businesses, but you'll also have a lot of poorer neighborhoods where you have dirt roads. It's just a mix of everything in Corrientes. Corrientes is the most touristic city in the whole mission. You can go and there's so many things. If you have a camera, you can take a picture of. It's maybe not the parts where you're proselyting, but if you take a bus and go do some sightseeing around the capital, there's a lot. There's a whole lot you can get. There's a whole lot of interesting things. There's museums, there's great big malls. The only mall in the mission is in Corrientes, and that has the only McDonald's in the mission. It's super popular among missionaries, and has one of only 2 subways in the mission. So whenever people get the chance to, and also in Corrientes, that's where you do your paperwork so that you can be legal in Argentina. Every couple of months, the missionaries will get called down to Corrientes and do trámites, do paperwork. Afterwards, they always want to go to McDonald's. Sometimes they say yes, sometimes they say no. There's a movie theater in Corrientes. Obviously, as a missionary, you're not going to be going there, but it's nice to know that it exists. It's like a breath of fresh air when just walking into that mall. The members in Corrientes, well, particularly the Maipú branch, they were so supportive of the missionaries. They were willing to go with us on divisions. They were willing to help us out in lessons. And Corrientes, it was a little bit difficult to find investigators that would continue receiving us. More difficult than in other parts of the mission. But they had so much better support. Well, they had so much support from the members that they were so well supported by the members. They would help us to come to them to lessons. They would see that they had ways to get to church. They would feel welcome in the ward. They would sit by them in the classes. That I just felt, I felt they were so incredibly solid. And Corrientes was my favorite city to do missionary work in.